Welcome back to Lifestyle. I'm Andrew Scroy. Next on the program, I'm happy to welcome Matt Stell with Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware. He's here to talk about the 5th annual Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community, a 5K event platform that supports a host of not-for-profit organizations throughout the first state. It's in just a couple of weekends, and we hope you'll want to be a part of it. It's not too late to sign up. 21 participating organizations in this year's walk, for which you can support. One of them, Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids. HFHK, what a fantastic concept for this nonprofit, and Lindsay Lancaster is also here from that organization to talk about the fine work that they do. Thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having us again, Andrew.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I'm delighted to be here today.
All right, Matt, first question, easiest one. What is the Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community?
So the Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community is a walk that Highmark started to put on in Delaware. The walk actually began in 2003 in Pittsburgh. It's an opportunity for nonprofits to join the walk. Highmark underwrites all the cost and logistics of the walk, and our selected nonprofits then go out and recruit their walkers, and 100% of whatever the groups raise goes to the walkers. This year's walk is on Saturday, June 9th at Frawley Stadium. We have a new location this year. The reason we've moved to Frawley Stadium is we've gotten so big. We're expecting about 1,500 walkers this year.
Wow. Tell us why the underwriting from Highmark is so important for these organizations that are taking part in the event.
Sure. So for the nonprofits, the key is that it can cost up to $35,000 to do your own 5K walk or run event before you even see any dollars going to support your mission. So what we do is host the walk, and the organizations go and they recruit their walkers, and 100% of that raise, there's no registration fees, no anything that the nonprofits have to pay. It is simply 100% that will go to support the missions of the organization and build their capacity to serve their community.
Describe a little bit what somebody that would take part in the event is going to find there.
Well, it's a fun morning of activities as they raise money for their organizations that they support. We'll have a ton of kids' activities, moon bounces. We'll be joined by Rocky Bluewinkle, of course, will be there because it's his home, and UD as well from the University of Delaware. And face painting for kids. We'll have healthy snacks and drinks. So registration actually opens at 7:45. The walk steps off at 9 a.m. from right out in front of Frawley Stadium. So we're obviously ask people to get there early, get registered, have fun, get a snack, get the kids face painted, step off and enjoy the walk.
Yeah, get there early and then leave early, basically.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages of the Highmark Walk. It's a 5K walk. We step off at 9 o'clock, and it's about 10:30. We're wrapped up by 11 o'clock, so people can feel good. They've raised money for their nonprofit organization, and they still have their whole Saturday to hopefully enjoy a beautiful Saturday.
Absolutely. Let's welcome in Lindsay Lancaster with Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids. What a great organization. I was doing a little research before your arrival. What a fantastic idea. HFHK. Tell us about it.
Thank you so much, Andrew. Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids partners with schools to start vegetable garden programs. Our mission is to design and implement food and garden-based educational programs for Delaware schools that, number one, support science content standards, and number two, promote student health. What's truly fantastic about our program is that while students are learning science and engaging in hands-on outdoor learning, it enables kids to discover just really how delicious vegetables can be. And this is really important because our mission addresses a critical need. I was recently surprised to find out that only about 50% of Delaware children are eating 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables per day. And Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids is working to change that. That's what's really exciting about our program. Our vision is to inspire kids to experience the joy of growing, cooking, and eating garden and fresh vegetables, and to develop lifelong wholesome eating habits. And in working toward our vision, we have 2 seeded table growing seasons per school year, one that's in the spring and one in the fall. And we typically grow cool weather, fast-growing crops, for example, lettuce and spinach. And this enables students to taste the fruits of their labors. All of the produce from the garden either goes to the school cafeteria or it's used during classroom cooking demonstrations. And what's really interesting about this is that students are more likely to discover the joy of tasting new vegetables when they are actually engaged in the growing process. So this actually may be hard to believe, but we've inspired kids to grow vegetables like radishes at home or request their parents to buy them from the grocery store or even try a new recipe. And it's just always great to hear these stories from parents, particularly with children who are picky eaters, and so rewarding to see the impact of school vegetable garden programs on students' education and health. And this is the heart of our mission, and the money that we raise from the Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community will help us to continue to make a difference and reach even more kids. kids.
Yeah, and you segue nicely into my next question. Why did your organization choose to take part in this event?
That's a great question. Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids is very excited to participate. This is our 4th year being part of the Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community. The walk brings together the community and just supports so many great nonprofit organizations in Delaware. For us, particularly the Highmark Walk also aligns perfectly with our mission to promote health. Also, as Matt pointed out, Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids is a very small organization. We have only 2 full-time staff members and somewhat limited resources. So, as Matt was saying, what's particularly special about this walk is that Highmark underwrites the entire cost so that 100% of the money we raise will support our mission. And specifically, the funding we raise will help us not only to grow vegetables, but also to really grow our capacity. Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids currently partners with 33 schools and serves 12,000 students. We are looking to expand our school garden program to Kent and Sussex counties, and we can't wait to add even more schools. And with respect to expanding, our long-term vision is to vegicate the first state. And by that, I mean that our aspiration is to have a garden in every Delaware school.
Sure.
So all contributions from the walk will support us in our quest to vegicate the first state. We would love for you to join us at the Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community. We'll have a registration table, so please feel free to stop by to learn more about Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids. It's a wonderful event for families, and all donations will support a great cause.
Another nice segue, Lindsay, as it leads me back to Matt. How does someone go about finding an organization for which they'd like to support during the Walk for a Healthy Community?
Sure. Go to walkforahealthycommunity.org. That'll be your first stop to register for the walk and learn more information about the 21 participating nonprofits. Important thing about the Highmark Walk is there's no registration fee. So even if you're concerned about June 9th, not sure what's on your schedule yet, but you see a nonprofit that you're very supportive of, go ahead, register, send out a few emails, raise some money for your organization. And if you can make it on walk day, that's great. Otherwise, your group has made some money and you're helping to build capacity so they can fulfill their mission.
Yeah, good point. And we'll run down a list here of some of the other participating organizations. Besides HFHK, Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids, we've got the Boys and Girls Clubs of Delaware, Delaware Adolescent Program,
Girl Scouts of the Chesapeake Bay, and one of our organizations that's done really well is Friendship House. And they're another organization like Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids, very small staff, very volunteer-driven organization that has raised, I think it's over $30,000 or $40,000 last year. It just really shows what the walk is about. It's building that capacity for these nonprofits to really have an impact, a grassroots impact in Delaware.
Yeah, most definitely. I see Read Aloud Delaware is coming back. They were our guest participating organization when we talked about the Walk for a Healthy Community in last year's show. There's Reverend Tom Lehman's Sunday Breakfast Mission as he continues to do God's work, helping the needy and homeless in our community, and the West End Neighborhood House.
They are a new organization this year.
And there are so many others, as Matt said, you'll want to visit
walkforahealthycommunity.org.
That should about do it. Oh, actually, 2 very important things. Don't want to miss these. This is a dog-friendly event. As long as your pooch is on a leash and well-behaved, it's also rain or shine. Anything else we're missing?
Well, I think it's real important when I was mentioning all the fun activities we have that day that one of your favorite people, Mike Rossi, will be on site. He's our MC and entertainment for the morning. So registration kicks off at 7:45. Mike starts about 8:15, and we have some Zumba activities to get everybody loose and ready to walk, along with all the face painting and moon bounce activities for the kids.
How about you, Lindsay? Anything else you want to add before we end the conversation?
We are very grateful for the generosity of our walkers, and of course, thank you so much to Highmark Delaware for making this event possible.
Lindsay Lancaster, Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids. Matt Stell with Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Delaware. My guests for Lifestyle this week in advance of June 9th's 5th annual Highmark Walk for a Healthy Community, this year at a new location, Frawley Stadium in Wilmington.